We're gonna stop what we're doing for a second,
$8.
and we're gonna talk. I know we're all at different places in our writing.
Well, they're having,
So,
they're not writing.
You should have done your bubble
the
map,
equation of
right?
How you solve it, they're writing.
You got your prompt,
How it goes.
you got your bubble map,
So
and
they're
then we did
doing-
our tree map, and now we're
so
on to
how
writing
they're doing it
sentences.
is, so you put 40 BGs.
So everybody should be at least there, right?
$8
Okay.
total. So that's your units.
So we're gonna talk about writing sentences with descriptive words
And then your
to make our sentences.
total, which is what they
Really
give you,
awesome.
how much it costs.
Because what's
so
the
your
best
price.
part about reading a story?
The wording's just funny and it makes it
Okay.
weird. And
Details,
then number
getting into the
group is
characters.
$2.
Okay, so close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes.
And so and then your equation would be what
I want you to picture what I'm saying in your head.
$8.
Okay? The man walked down the street. Now, really
$2.
picture it. Is this man
So it's
old?
having you do the
young?
equation here, so if you're like a this.
Is he just
and then
walking?
you input your
How
numbers
is he
here and
walking?
here.
What time of day is it?
Here, pretty much.
What?
So it's
What's the weather
a little
like?
confusing, I'm not
What's he
gonna-
wearing?
You have to.
How's he feeling? Picture it in your head. I'm gonna give you a few minutes.
You're gonna do this for a while.
Okay.
You'll be used to
So Ebony and her sister.
Put a thumbs up when you got your
did
guy in your
chores for
head.
their aunt last weekend. The girls earned
Okay.
$18
Everybody open
and
your eyes.
divided it evenly.
Okay.
How much money did
I want
each
you
girl
to
get? So
tell
you know the
her
total
what
is
your guy looked
18.
like.
So the 18.
And you tell me what your guy looked like, okay?
And how many
Okay, you
people
two
are there?
talk.
So you're gonna do 18 divided by 2.
He's walking the next door and we
And an umbrella.
Equal what?
suit on
Nice.
at like
What do you look like?
3 o'clock. It's busy.
2, 4, 6,
What
8,
street look
10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
He's looking down the street.
It's okay.
He looked at
You're
the
learning more about it. That's the whole point.
and it
You
was
need
like,
to be sorry for 9. So they each got $10.
You're in the cities. Very cool.
Does that make sense?
Okay, my
Is
guy
that better?
grumpy.
I think maybe
And
after
he's
we
like
help you through it,
waddling, like
you'll start
talking to
understanding.
himself.
And
And he was mad. Okay. And he was super old and he had a cane, you know, like
all this stuff.
and he walked with the
That's what my guy
Colors.
was.
he was like that big.
Okay.
You guys,
I'll
both of you will go? Okay. Huh?
And then
Yeah, so
Just keep this out.
Your guy, was he different than your guy in your head? And I think your guy was definitely different than my guy, right? I bet our guys were different than your guy, right? And all we said was the guy walked down, the man walked down the street, right? So all of our men were different. So in order for someone who's writing to tell you really what they're thinking in their head, you have to have all those descriptive words that say he was, what did your guys look like?
He was homeless.
He was homeless.
He walked
Well, I
with
should
the
have to do this and then I think it got easier because it changes.
Oh, yeah,
Division to multiplication.
Walker.
do
He
you want to
was
do that?
nice and he was and very old.
Very old. Okay, so in order for us to have the same, the writer has to have a lot of descriptive words so that we know what we're talking about. Because the whole point of writing is to get what's in your head down on paper so that somebody else can see what you're thinking.
We'll just put different
Right?
things on them so it fills up.
So everybody hears the same thing. So let's get a marker. Let's move our computers. Don't close them. Just move them over. And let's do.
Just kidding.
The man walked.
Jake and his brother Tanner.
Oops, sorry. Let me go this way.
Last weekend they earned $30 and 6 months. How much did they earn per month?
Alright, as a group, we're gonna figure out what words we can put in here to make all of our guys the same.
I made the
What do you
videos in my head to make sure that it's not a little tricky.
They both walked.
Does this time asking per lawn and not
Mhm.
per?
So as a class,
Yeah.
let's talk about,
Because this time it's asking per.
we're all
lawn
gonna
and
make
not
one.
person.
So we need descriptive words.
Sorry.
What kind of street? Where are we,
So
what
the-
kind of,
So there
where
are
are
two
we
people,
walking?
but this time they're asking for how much they charge per lawn, not how much each.
where was your
person.
guy?
So how many lawns are there? And how much money do they total?
All those houses are.
So what would that equation be?
Like the neighborhood?
No, it was like there's houses on this.
Well, you do the bottom number first, right? Because that's the total.
He's going up.
Going up a hill? Do you guys wanna talk about going up a hill?
And how many
Do you
houses
want it in the
is
city or in the neighborhood?
Should
It's
we
like
use
how
multiple
old he is.
applications?
Okay, well, how old do you want the guy to be?
Bunch in that middle basket.
20? 20?
Okay, well,
Okay, so he's what?
I mean, that's a lot of- that's just the total number.
How would you describe 20?
I'd get alone.
Would you consider that young?
Or is
Young?
that-
Okay, let's do. Where would we put young?
Okay, read this one.
In front of
See how we
street
figure out
or in
where
front of
the numbers,
man?
if not, I'll read it out.
Yeah. So young. The young man. Now we all know he's young. So when you picture him in head, he's all young. Hmm? Okay, he walked.
So
How
what's
did
the
he walk?
number of groups? What's
I'm
the
gonna
group number
give you guys some
think
cards
they're
here
showing
and
you?
see if any of these apply. These are describing words.
Like, if you
So
say
what's
if
the,
you get a young man, what does that think you
Okay, maybe start
a
on
young
what's the
boy?
total,
Or because
what's the
of the
total
man?
number?
Well, what do you think?
Mm-hmm. So what's the group?
If I
number?
said
So-
the young boy walked down the street,
which
what
is
do you
the
picture?
hours, right? Because I want to know how much it makes per hour.
that's 2 year old. If I say
So
the
what
young
is it?
man walked down the street, what do you picture?
Maybe an 18-year-old?
There you go. 18 is pretty close to 20, right? Yeah? Okay.
He was lucky. So he didn't get hit by a car.
Okay, do you guys want to put lucky in?
Mhm.
Okay. Lucky, the lucky young man. So now we know he's lucky. All right, is he just walking? Or is he
Going to
It'll be
like, he's
easier.
going, okay,
The
so
classes
is
will
he
start
just
in person
strolling
anyway.
along?
He's going to babysit his older sister. Him walking home
After work? So you think he's tired? Like,
It was night.
We'll log into the app. What's this thing?
It was
It's
night?
posted for
I thought it was like-
yesterday.
Isn't that mean go on that with you?
around 3 o'clock when we get up.
okay, like in the
I
afternoon?
would do it on my phone.
So what do we think? Night?
Yeah, the message email.
Do you want it to be rainy?
No, no.
No, oh,
The
plot thickens. Okay.
Yeah, but my difference is raining and then no.
Okay, the lucky young
Oh
man
my god.
walked, but did he walk? Let's find a different word for walk because
Oh my
if he's
God.
tired, walking's like this, right? Just walking.
Slouching.
You want him to slouch, and then if he's so tired, maybe he's doing this. How do you think he would walk?
How will we fix everything?
All right, let's try a different word than walk. Swiftly. He dragged himself down the street.
Would you say walk?
Shuffled.
Kind of. Like
Walked.
he walked slowly.
He walked slowly. That's a good one. I bet you that's in here.
And then he was powerful because he was walking.
Okay.
Finishing any of that?
He
And
slowly.
you have blank spots, so it's not all that. I don't, I would
It's
help
like,
you with
no.
that, I try to look at it.
Okay.
with it, but I don't
The
know,
lucky
what you
man-
read for
the
papers,
lucky
so
young
I
man
can't really
slowly
refer to help fill out the
walked
papers that
down the street. And you,
that go here.
not at least. Okay, what about the street? What did you say about the street?
Which horse and boat?
at
I know it's a
night, and you guys said in the rain.
Yeah.
Is it when you read
In
about mine?
the rain.
Maybe it was bright.
Okay, the street, did you say it was deserted, busy?
Like
Yeah.
textbook book?
It was busy.
So if
Busy?
you wanna finish that and get that done, I can
Busy.
Thursday,
Street.
if you
Okay.
wanna bring the textbook.
Well,
Who wants
with
to
you,
read our sentence?
I can help you finish
The
those, okay? I just
lucky
can't
young man
completely do it
slowly
without,
walked
like, I
down
have pretty good guesses
the
what
busy
they
street at
are,
night
but.
in the rain.
Okay, so if we close our eyes,
Textbook to make sure it's the correct,
close your eyes,
okay?
and then we're gonna read this one more time, and I want you to visualize what I say.
Bring that with you and whatever.
The lucky young man slowly walked down the street, down the busy street at night in the rain. Do we think we all have the same vision in our head? You guys can open yours. What do you think?
Oh, you're welcome.
I
just
think
wanted
it
to-
was that yeah, that warm-up vest, walking down very, very slowly. It's raining. The sun's peeking out just a little in the clouds.
Nice. But do you think we're all on the same page? And that we all know our man is this kind of the same guy?
Like, kind of like wearing lazy clothes under the vest. They might be thinking different clothes.
You might, but we're not doing huge age differences, and we know where and when and what it looks like and what he feels like because he's slowly walking. He's probably tired and he's wet and it's at night. It's in the rain. So we know all of those things, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is you guys are going to write your sentences for your own story, and we're going to add some good descriptive words to your sentences that you already have been writing, right?
Did you read them out loud?
We're gonna pick one of your very best to read out loud at the end. So you guys can look at these if you want. And you're doing either on your computer or on paper, right? Did I take your stuff? Here you go. So, I know you're kind of at different spots in your writing, but just work on the very first paragraph and take a couple sentences, and I want really good descriptive sentences so I know exactly what the picture in your head is. We want, when we read it, to be able to really see what you're trying to say. Okay? Got it? I need help right here. Go to docs.
Did you see your daughter?
You don't have docs in this?
The daughter, not art in the first.
I think mine's pretty good. I can picture it. Sounds good.
That's too colorful.
Okay. Then choose a different sentence and add
Laminate it, take it to the desk.
more descriptive words to it.
Here's the first paragraph is like telling him what he is and how he can do it.
Okay. Make sure you label it. Okay. The boy was going to clean his grandpa's house. The boy found a lamp in his grandpa's and decided it was a genie. A genie said, shh. What does the genie look like? Did he pop out of the lamp? Did he ooze out of the lamp? Like, shh. Did he just go pop? Go on, you genie. Is it a girl genie? Is it a boy genie? There's not enough girl genies.
These are
I
the
agree.
colors help her.
This is a good show.
So
Well, tell me.
Like this. Colors on it.
Okay, and if you need
Yeah.
to talk and this is too loud, you can go over there or over there. Okay?
Maybe I should think like two.
Just title it right here.
And if you laminate them, then you use the dry erase to
To do it, yeah.
Is that
follow
the
it.
genie's name?
Where they're at.
Okay, don't worry about capitalization. And you guys, this is a rough draft. Don't worry about spelling or capitals or any of it. I just want your ideas down on the page, right? We do all of that when we,
Oh, I was gonna get, division.
the title, or rodeo, or, and then your name.
No,
Ty, so it should be
no,
rodeo
division's
Ty,
called Lumsden.
or Ty's rodeo.
I thought you were talking about for charts, I've never heard of Salem.
Yeah, I know.
They might have an exponents chart.
Oh, but. I don't understand how to use it. Except when you do that.
So let's see. I'm trying to figure out which one.
In the first part, remember we're
Is it
doing,
like this?
A prompt.
Like that.
so if you wanna start with, right here, you wrote your prompt.
Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. So then you go to 1 and then you go to 2, or 2,
Good job.
7, 14.
Oh, and Ty. Gene Ty.
7 to which one?
Hold on, that one.
I'm confused.
That one's a little confusing.
Oh,
Oh, that one's just.
Helping them.
Let's go
Oh,
back.
yeah, it's just showing what the
So I guess
division
we're
is.
not. Oh,
1 divided by 1, 2 divided. It's almost like
There's a back
Oh,
button right
still-
there, so if you just push it enough times, hopefully it comes back.
6
Sometimes it doesn't.
divided by 1, 6.
Alright, where do
It's
you,
not multiplication, right?
I don't know.
Cause that, to me, that means off is multiplication, so that's why I'm looking at it a little bit confused. Cause
okay,
if you
so
have
I want it really good
divided
to
by
structure the
2,
sentence. What did the dragon look like? Was he a nice dragon? Was he a happy dragon? What color was he?
8, yeah, that's like multiplying. Unless you go, if you do 8,
But was she struggling with division? No, right?
well, no, but you can use a multiplication chart for the division, so I think that's what it is, it's just a multiplication chart, pretty much. Because it's 2 and, well, it's a little bit different than like this one, is it?
Kind of more complicated.
Well, it's the same, that just has the sides colored, it's pretty much the same as this.
All in the same.
Is it
Yeah,
easier
it's
for
not
you to read
just
it
changing
than
it, instead of looking here for your answer, you're counting out to your answer rather than it giving, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see, cause that's your title.
Backwards.
It's just, yeah, that'll confuse me. It confused me.
What's red?
Okay, instead of saying she looked like a rich person, you could say her rich pink, her rich pink top and her blue pants. You know what I mean? The genie? Okay, so my genie, because I did a genie too. My genie, kind of looked like the authentic genie to me with the, like the belly dancer looking kind of thing.
Like tomato looking.
The ones that go like this.
Oh, that one.
You know, the belly dancers with all the little jingly things?
I don't know. I pictured her as one of those dolls that would always do anymore. The fluffy pants.
Oh,
The
yeah.
little fluffy
Okay.
pants, and then the top, the thing, the little fluffy.
Okay. Sparkly. Right?
Yeah.
I like that. Is that pink and blue?
That makes sense.
This is the only one that we saw, but now like they don't have it anymore. Like the dogs I saw.
Okay, keep going. So I want you to pick the best sentence in like 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, if you look at that, have somebody with it.
But that's, there you go. Yeah, I can do anything but math.
Math is an easy
Okay.
thing, and I feel like
Me and my brother and I.
I suck at it. Not good at it, but I
So what kind
always
of
seem to
How many figures?
do good on it somehow. I don't
Was it
ever.
flying? Was it sitting? Was it a group? Was it a
I think
family?
I overthink it, so it
think
makes
I
it
should.
seem really hard for me.
What do you see in your mind?
And then,
Like splatter food or laminate them.
Because you said,
Oh, I need rose paper. Take the
did you say your dragon was blue? No, red dragon.
oh,
Red dragon.
you know,
You know, yeah, sorry, I said wrong.
Red and blue. Ooh, is it swirly? Is it in stripes? Does it have like a red torso and a blue back? Okay, so, had a red body and blue wings,
Problems
right?
on the front of this. There's some pages that need to be ripped out that I haven't ripped out yet, but. I'll just-
Okay, so just, that's the best thing about computers, you can just go in there and edit. Okay, how about a boy,
And we
inside,
we could
and what
type
kind of
in
boy?
tabbies to try to think
A young boy?
or type them, whatever we remember.
Just put a instead of that, and then add some describing. No, but it can. A nice, young, old, annoying, funny. Okay, a 10-year-old boy. Okay, a teenage boy.
18 boy.
Okay, perfect. What do we got here?
No longer that sheet.
Do you know how to use the top to text option? Okay. You just don't want to-
None of it has to be in for the problem, it's just all.
Making sure.
Okay. She said that after I explained how to do
you got good.
the vision, I think she hasn't yet understood it because it just changed multiplication and multiplication is really easy. So it's just multiplying top and bottom straight across.
Yep, don't worry about spelling. Just get your thoughts down on the page. Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, found that too. Okay. So gladly so. Gladly so. How many dragons? thinking on. You guys have 2 more minutes. Okay, so I want you to look at your sentences and find one sentence that you want to share with the table. Your best describing sentence that you could share with the table. Okay, do you want to share first? No? You want to go?
One day we went to radio and we were on radio stars.
Nice. The rodeo star. A pro rodeo star. Do you know his name? That would be, oh, okay, in your next sentence. Awesome. Good job, Ty.
Okay. A teen boy was named Jack. He was going to clean his grandpa's house. Jack found a lamp in his grandpa's attic.
Nice. I like how you named him, and I like how you said he was a teen boy.
I kind of changed something.
That's it.
I was getting to the boy.
Yeah, yes, it's easier to write Jack in the next sentences if you give him a name, right?
My other sentence too. It's not finished.
Do you want to read it? You can read it.
It was a genie. He shouted. The genie said, "Shh, be quiet."
Oh, I like how you gave the genie.
And then it was a genie. Okay.
Nice.
I was like, he was shouting.
Yeah, and it shows that he's shouting in the words, right? Very cool. Okay, it's your turn.
Me and my brother and I gladly saw 100 dragons.
Oh, wow, 100 dragons. Can you just imagine all of those dragons everywhere? That would be really cool.
I don't know, I picture dragons like one base color and then like a little tint, like another color.
Nice.
It kind of like
Okay, so we
said purple blue because I was like blue and then a touch of like red on the tips.
right. So you want what you have in your head to be portrayed to the other person, right? Okay, so we are going to work on this tomorrow. So put your papers in here, and I will. Actually, Thursday. Oh, with Google Docs, you don't have to save. It's already saved. Yeah. Put your papers in there, and we will see you on Thursday. Thanks, guys.